Do you ever sit in a lecture and think,
so what does this actually mean in practice?
this is So What? Social Work.
With Abigail,
And Josh,
with over 50 years of combined experience within the social care sector.
we are lifting the lid on adult social work in practice.
And you might be thinking,
So what? These are our personal views and opinions.
All case examples are fictitious or have been sourced from the public domain.
We are not representing any organisation or public body.
So what?
Woo!
Here we are again.
Episode 5!
Week 5.
Woohoo! I'm proud of that.
And it's a hot day today, isn't it? Whew,
Yeah,
it's hot in here.
boiling.
Middle of summer.
Tom just said, halfway.
Halfway. Yeah, we're halfway through our planned episodes.
We are indeed.
What a milestone.
Cray cray. I can't believe it.
I'm really chuffed for that. It's brilliant.
Yeah. Talking of being proud, I mean, that's something to be super proud of right there.
5 episodes in.
Can't believe it. So good.
What are you proud of, though, this week?
Well, obviously it's rather hot, which means we're heading into, summer.
Yes, yeah.
I'll do it in inverted commas. Maybe a day or two of sunshine. But Tom and I, producer Tom and I, we have a bit of a sideline. Tom and Ab's duo. Check us out. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, wherever the hell else we are. We perform.
She doesn't even know.
I know, I don't. Producer Tom, he's a producer Tom.
Yes, I know.
So, I just turn up with the vibes. I'm vibing.
You'll find me sometimes in the background doing a little bit of dancing.
Oh, 100%.
Maybe
and
an
look at how
ad-lib.
he's got his microphone as
Yeah,
well.
I might do a bit of ad-libs if they don't turn
Do
my
one right
microphone
now,
off.
Josh.
I can't. On the spot. Oh, my God.
Pressure!
So what?
I love it. And if you check out the
Is that my audition?
I loved it. You're in, and you got the mic. Tom and Ab's duo. There is actually me and Josh doing a little. I touched myself.
in Tenerife.
Tenerife.
Yeah. We'll get another one in Gran
little
Canaria,
treat for you.
maybe.
Tom and Ab's duo right there.
Thankfully, you can't really hear me. You can mainly hear Abigail, thankfully.
You can see your moves though.
I am dancing.
You had all the moves going on.
a lot of moves. Couple of cocky teas in, that was. A couple of cocky
Oh,
teas.
yeah. Too many cocky teas.
Fanta Limon is what it
Limon,
was.
darling. Lemon.
Darling.
We enjoy that.
So very proud of what have you done
Yeah,
this
so
week?
Tom and I have recently performed
Yeah.
at a few gigs
Yeah.
and quite summery ones as well. And it was
Outside.
great fun. People joining in. And one of my work colleagues lives close to where we performed recently. And she said, I was hoping to come to that. But she travelled back from Swansea. And she said, I could hear a Teenage Dirtbag. I went, I think that was us. She's like, no way. About midday. I went, yeah. She said, oh my God. She said, I was taking selfies because obviously she's really humble.
Yeah.
And she said, I was taking selfies in the backyard and back garden. And she said, I could hear it. She said, you were great.
Oh,
I was like,
brilliant.
Thanks. I'll
You
take
are
that all
great.
day long.
I did see some of it on social media and I did like it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I did.
Thank you.
Support.
An ally.
Support. An ally.
Yeah.
We're allies.
Love it. Always an ally.
And you got a few more gigs lined up?
Oh, yes, we do, which we're looking forward to. Check out. You can check them out on Facebook and Instagram and everywhere else. So
Tom and Ab.
all good, yeah.
Abigail doesn't do any of the social media spreading and scaling, do you? You do you do the posts.
I do the odd post.
Yeah.
Keep it simple. Simple and sweet. Anything else, forget it.
TikTok who?
Yeah, what? I don't know.
If you're watching any of these clips on TikTok, you can thank producer Tom and Josh.
Oh, 100%.
That's it. That is it.
Because I am definitely not it. I look at your message, I'm like, what? What? I don't know. Man down.
Abigail has got the best singing voice,
Well,
thankfully.
I mean, okay. I'll take that then. But over to you, Josh.
You did a bit of a flash.
Yes, sorry,
there.
I'm flashing. From my nether region.
You lit up when you said my name. I don't know if that's a sign.
Oh, hello. I'm happy. Sorry.
Well, speaking of social media, actually, I think I'm most proud of is setting up all the social medias for So What Social Work.
You have worked extremely hard on it.
It's been a labour of love.
It really has. And you've done a fantastic job as well.
Thank you.
So you should absolutely be proud of yourself. There.
I've shamelessly
Oh,
invited
shamelessly
everyone.
isn't the word. I'm looking on LinkedIn saying, who's liked it now?
Oh, that person's head of this, that person's director of that. Well, I think, why not?
Well, I mean, go hard or go home.
I just invite people to follow it. It's up to them if they want to follow it.
Absolutely.
And really appreciate all the love and likes and
Definitely.
comments we've had. It's been really, really heartwarming and making my head get a bit bigger.
Which you didn't really need. But, you know, hey.
Didn't need.
It's good fun.
Keeping it real.
Yeah. Lifting the lid.
We're lifting the lid.
Yes, we are. Hope you're enjoying.
And if you're not, maybe be kind when you tell us why.
Constructive.
Do tell us though. Comment.
Yeah.
Or email sowhatsocialwork@gmail.com.
Oh, thank you. Big plug.
Big plug.
Big plug.
I wonder if we get lots of emails soon. We're going to start getting inundated with emails.
Yeah, hopefully.
Thank God we've all got access now.
No, well, yeah. Took me a while.
Well, first world problems. We all lost access at one point.
I was going to meet someone for lunch and they were like, oh, yeah, you're doing the podcast. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Sols.
She's so organised.
I know. Oopsie. Oh, well. No, you should be very proud.
No, I am.
Because it looks fabulous. It feels great. So,
It hasn't just been me. You guys have been involved.
I mean, I question how much I've done, if I'm perfectly honest. But definitely producer Tom and you're flying high. So thank you.
Allies. Oh, you're an ally to us then.
I am an ally.
You're an ally.
I am an ultimate
You are
ally.
the ally.
I am the ultimate
Yeah, you
ally
are. You
for
are.
all sorts of everything.
You ask in certain areas of Gran Canaria and they'll say she's an ally.
Abigail is an ally.
In the GC.
Oh, yeah.
In November this year.
Absolutely. It's like, yes! So, yeah, it's great.
Okay, back to the topic at hand.
Oh, well, indeed.
Power.
Oof.
Oh,
Strong topic.
very strong.
And good, ugly, fabulous. You know, it's all sorts of everything in between, isn't it?
It's the whole spectrum. Power.
There are so many different kinds of power. Usually people think power, they think strong, big, powerful.
Overpowering.
Yeah.
Generally, don't they?
Yeah. And ugly,
Yeah.
which it doesn't have to be.
No.
Yeah.
I actually think we've got a very similar stance on power because, like you say, people do focus on disempowering people.
Yeah.
And the word power being we're going to take people's power away and control.
Yeah.
But I think you and I are very similar in looking at it from another lens of power to, power from within.
Oh,
Those,
beautiful.
using your positional power.
Oh.
Your interpersonal power.
Oh my God.
Oh God, they're all coming out.
God, keep dribbling. I'm loving it.
Because we are agents of change, aren't we?
We are indeed.
Social workers are agents of change.
Love that.
And it's our job to empower people.
Yes, it is. Empowering, isn't it?
It's a whole theory. There's loads on this, isn't there? So I think we've got a very shared approach on power and thinking about empowerment. But we can't ignore the fact that there's obviously lots of facets to power, like you say.
There really is as well. And I mean, I've taken some notes actually.
Yes,
and it was social workers operate in a unique paradox. Oh, I know.
Love that.
Viewed as agents of the state and intervention. However, we're also supposed to empower people who are marginalised, from people from disadvantage.
Yeah.
How do you balance that? It's bizarre. And then there's types of power in practice. So you've got your statutory power, so your legal kind of duties, assessing risks, the interventions, the decision making. You've got your expert power.
Oh,
Expert. Oh, again, what's wrong with me?
Every episode she says she's an expert.
That's your professional training, the knowledge and systemic experience.
Yeah.
Resource power.
Oh.
Yeah. The control, the kind of financial, if you're working in housing, your care and support, care services.
Yeah.
That's huge. And then you've got your personal power. So your interpersonal skills and influence, that come from your kind of empathy, mutual trust, trust from peers, working together collaboratively, and being open and transparent.
Love that.
It's good, isn't it?
There's a lot coming out of power there, isn't there?
It's crazy. Who knew that power had so much information around it?
And so many connotations.
I love it. And obviously we can talk about managing power.
Well, how do you manage power?
Well, I mean, I've got some notes on it, Josh, actually. I can't believe it.
Research Abigail.
I know what the hell's going on. I mean, I can't do social media. I've got to put in somewhere, haven't I?
Well, you are queen of, qualifications, aren't you?
Apparently, I don't know how that is. Check out my LinkedIn, guys. Did it the other day.
It took some work, though, didn't it?
Oh, my God. It's so boring. I didn't know LinkedIn. I was like, oh, what's LinkedIn? I thought it was a thing of the past. Apparently not.
No.
LinkedIn is the new professional Facebook.
Absolutely.
Definitely not new.
No, not new. New to you.
But I think it's like, has it had a revival?
It has, yes.
Okay,
Oh,
revival.
okay.
I had LinkedIn from years ago.
I only got it last year.
But people go, oh, get on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
I'm like, why? It's
I
so
know.
old school. Apparently not. Revival.
Fastest growing social media platform at the moment. I
Shut
believe.
up,
Really?
Tom. Shut up. That's crazy.
I know.
Look at the So What Social Work page on LinkedIn.
Oh, Josh is like dog poo on it, honestly.
If you haven't already been invited to follow, please follow.
Yeah. We'd like to hear from you. Repost. You can repost.
You can repost with a quote.
I know. Repost with a comment.
That
Your
comment.
thoughts.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, your thoughts.
Your
Sorry,
thoughts. We'd love to hear
We're confusing all the social media lingo
I
now.
know, oh my God. It's hectic out there, you know.
I haven't
It's
got-
rough out there, don't you know?
It's really rough out there, don't you know?
The world of social media.
I haven't got threads yet, though.
No, sometimes it tells me, it's like, do you want threads?
I
I'm like, what
know.
the hell is threads?
It's really alien to me, threads, so I'll have to look into that.
Producer Tom.
It's Meta's version of X, formerly known as Twitter. Power.
Oh, yeah, so right.
Yeah, back to power.
And how should we manage power?
Oh,
I mean,
on X and
let's
Twitter?
get back here. Some critical self-reflection wouldn't go amiss, actually. You know,
deep.
we're encouraged as practitioners and anybody, actually. It doesn't have to be a social worker. Reflect on who you are. You know, how are you managing yourself, your position, how you're interacting with people? It's so important. And even evaluating your blind spots, actually. I know.
The Johari window coming out there,
You've
which is a
got that
topic
bad
coming
boy.
up next time.
Oh,
not next
yeah.
time.
That's a whole
We'll get that
world.
up in the next few episodes, I think.
Cool. To avoid unknowingly coercing or oppressing those you work with or you support. Good, isn't it?
Very good.
Interesting. I've got another.
Oh,
Yeah. Managing power, anti-oppressive practice. A key theme for students to bring up, particularly during supervision, let alone your day-to-day self-reflection. So kind of using referent and cooperative power to break down the barriers and inequalities, to build genuine kind of collaborative working or partnerships. So it's about kind of working together, working with, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is what the Social Services and Wellbeing Act is all about, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It's bringing people, when I talk about expert, you are the expert in your life.
That's,
and
every
that's
person is,
essential.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
it's the what matters to you
Yes.
conversations,
Yeah.
isn't it? And then, which leads on to co-production, actually. So sharing that kind of decision-making, wishes, feelings, circumstances directly with the person you're working with, and to acknowledge and work with their strengths, what's working well for them.
We've got a whole episode on that. I think next time we're
We
talking about
absolutely
strengths.
do. Yes, we do.
We will be delving right into some of those topics there, won't we?
We are. That's like just a little taster.
Sounds a little teaser.
I know. I teased you.
You teased everyone.
I loved it. So yeah, there's some little hints and tips about how you can manage power effectively and sensitively with people from all realms of life.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know, citizen, person, service user, however you want to describe a person you're working with,
Yeah.
but also with your peers, in your personal life,
Yeah.
and very much in your working life as well,
Yeah.
and the people you're working with within your team, statutory, non-statutory, third sector.
Yeah. Oh, God, all the words
I
coming
know.
out.
I'm like an encyclopedia.
She's lifting the
today.
lid again, guys.
I go ding ding.
Lid's popping off everywhere here.
Hell yeah!
I can't keep up.
Ping 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 ping. That's me.
And
so yeah.
Going back to one of those bit of your research you read out was legislative duties and powers, and
Yes.
there is a difference, I suppose. Just for, I'm just thinking of students that might be listening who
thank
don't
you.
understand. So, legislative duty is something you're obligated to do.
Yes.
You have to do.
Yeah.
Have to provide. And a power is you have the power to provide. You're not obligated to have to provide that.
You have kind of the professional kind of discretion,
Yeah.
decision making, don't you?
And organisationally, you can have that too. So it's you as an organisation, you might have the power to provide a certain service or a certain service is probably the best way to describe it. Whereas you don't have a duty maybe to provide that service. So it is discretionary, as you say.
Yep.
Just as a little side.
I appreciated that.
That's
Thank
fine.
you.
I just wanted to pick up that little piece, and I wanted to go into a little bit as well about how we think of power in some of those bits you've talked about.
Mm-hmm.
And you talked about students and understanding students, but power. I'm thinking to more of qualified social workers as well, and
Well, the kind of realistic, as students, as people, as professionals, as individuals who are working with services, there's lots of nuances with power within that, isn't there?
There's quite a shift change as well when you're a student. I think a lot of students will feel quite disempowered because the title.
I'm a student.
I'm a student.
I'm a student, yeah. And although sometimes I'm a student,
Yeah.
bear with me.
Help.
Yeah, I'm new.
Keeps me safe.
But also, it's like, I am a student and you need to be mindful of that.
Do you know what I love? And I always advise students to do this when they are concerned about what they've heard or what's been said, is to challenge through asking a question. So, I'm a student, I'm learning. Why did you say that? Why did you do that? And that is using your power.
Yes.
That's your power. That's changing the student being disempowering you to actually making it empowering you.
Yeah.
And using your knowledge, your thirst for knowledge, actually as a way of
And
getting people to think.
curiosity as well, isn't it?
Professional curiosity.
Correct.
Adopting a position of curiosity, one might say.
Lovely. Darling.
Love that.
Teasing me.
And I think newly qualified social workers are the same because you've got that title, which is a bit of a protection.
Yeah,
You know,
should be protected, particularly within your first year as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's good to have that. I think it's good to have something to say, I'm only a newly qualified, so I don't know. Because it makes people feel a little bit more, I can hide behind that,
Yes.
which is, again, is all about power. And that's sometimes about people's perception of other people's power and control.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's about someone's own self-awareness of their power. So thinking about maybe people who are social workers who are qualified, not newly qualified, just been practicing for years, maybe 4 years, maybe 2 years, maybe 10 years.
Yeah.
I think we all have these moments where we want to challenge disempowerment, we want to challenge oppression, and we sometimes we're not always aware of our positional power as social workers.
No.
Where your very position, you are often an advocate for people.
Yes.
You are an agent of change again. You're a gateway into services sometimes, and it's not always the nicest way to look at it.
Perceived power, isn't it?
But a lot of perceived power.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
state, like you said, the agents of the state, that is how you can be perceived.
It's like, God, even social workers are, that's it, going to safeguarding. Not safeguarding!
You're not going to safeguard me.
And like safeguarding social workers, like, I don't know what perceived power
I know.
people think we have.
I know.
You know, we're not the kind of authority. We're not the police.
We're not
on
the
this.
social work police here. Yeah, I know.
But people, that's perceived by many people, isn't it?
Massively.
Even within social care.
Oh, yeah, internal. Yeah.
Who do have an understanding of
Yeah.
the safeguarding role.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
And it's used as almost, I don't want to say a threat, it's a bit strong, but it can come across
yeah.
as threatening. I'm going to safeguard you if
Definitely.
you do that.
What?
And you hear other professionals from other organisations say, if I do that, I'm going to get safeguarded.
Oh my God.
Well, oh.
What does this mean?
Everyone's backs get up. Everyone's really
Everyone gets a little bit twitchy, don't they?
well, and then you really see the power plays then, don't you? And people exuding power and control and authority, and it becomes very hierarchical.
Yes.
And that's all based on a perception of power and a threat that actually can never be realised, because
Yeah.
safeguarding is about keeping someone safe. It's not, I'm going to safeguard you because you've done
yeah,
something.
what does that even mean? You know, for goodness sake, it's about working together, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I think that's key. It's that collaborative working.
Yeah.
And we talk about strengths based quite a lot,
We
and
do.
collaborative communication,
We do.
and that's all about kind of challenging systems to make sure, or to empower people to oh God, I was saying big words and I forgot what I was actually coming to. This is so terrible. To challenge the system, to empower in an anti-oppressive way.
Yeah.
And people, like you say, duties, power, different.
Yeah.
You can support to change that system if you challenge it
Yeah.
in a way that's working together
Yes.
often.
Yeah.
And like you say, advocating then on behalf of the person you're working with.
Yeah.
It's essential so that systems can change, society can evolve to support people in circumstances they're in now. I mean, I think it's fair to say that there are a lot more complexities in society.
Yeah, I would agree.
I mean, God, even when we started 5-6 years ago, the complexities that we're working with now are far greater than they ever were.
Massively.
Which means systems need to change and evolve within that, don't they?
Yeah. And people need to remember the power they have as practitioners, as individuals, students, learning practitioners, not non-qualified social care staff.
Mm-hmm.
I think your voice is your voice, and people can sometimes think it's not enough. Well, sometimes that one voice asking that one pertinent question is all it takes.
Yep, absolutely.
And we've all got the power to do that. It can feel scary. It can feel really, really intimidating to be, I'm a student, I'm a newly qualified, and I don't feel I can challenge that thinking.
Yeah.
But you absolutely can.
Yeah.
And you absolutely should.
100%. I implore you to do it. And people that are within social care that aren't even students or even thinking about becoming social workers, the support workers, the assistants,
Yeah.
the coordinators,
Yeah.
sometimes they feel really disempowered because you're not a social
You're not
worker, you're not
qualified,
a nurse, you're not. And it's like, yeah, but I still bring value to the table here, and we've got to work together.
And they're still a professional.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah. And I think that needs to be remembered sometimes,
Yeah.
and reflected on. And actually, how can we work better together?
And we are all, I think, in the public sector working with people here to empower and enable people.
Yep.
We're not here to do anything different in any sector, any organisation,
No.
any level. Mm-hmm. We're all here for the person.
Yep.
So just focus that, and that's empowering people.
Yeah. Keep that at the heart of why
The heart of
you're
the matter.
That's right. That's why you're in this job. And if you're not in the job for that, you may want to question why you're working within this area, isn't it? I think.
Well, perhaps get in touch with us and maybe we can have a conversation about it.
Hey, I'm well up for it. We would love to know your thoughts on power. We'd also like to know, actually, forgot to mention it again, what are you proud of? Is it to do with empowering someone you worked with,
Yes.
challenging a system, challenging an authority or a service so that the person was empowered? We would love to hear your thoughts on that.
So what, socialwork@gmail.com.
Fantastic.
Comment on our social medias, you'll find us.
Yes.
So what, social work?
That would be very
Just
cool.
search it, you'll find us, you'll see our faces somewhere.
Yes. And I do believe, Josh, we have a question, don't we?
We have a question from a newly qualified social worker called Matt,
Fantastic. Hello, Matt.
who we both know very well,
Yes,
don't we?
we do.
And Matt was a student of yours at one
He
point.
was.
Yes,
he was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Matt is a newly qualified. I'm going to play his question now.
Hi, Josh and Abby. I'm a newly qualified social worker, and what I've discovered is that it's one thing to share power with our clients as part of our degree and our studying, but it's another thing to fight for their power in a room full of other professionals. How do you both handle the professional friction that happens when you insist that the client is the expert, but other professionals, managers, completely disagree with you?
Oh, super simple then, Matt. Thanks
Very good
much.
question. Thank you for that. It's a tricky one.
That is a
but
very, very good question.
it is very good. Very,
Very good.
thought-provoking.
Yes.
So friction, when we're trying to empower somebody, friction with other professionals and managers, things like that was
Yeah.
mentioned. So how would we handle that?
So I'd have a massive rant, probably.
You're flashing again.
Yeah, I know. For God's sake, flashing all over the place here. So I'm ranting. Yeah, I'd have a huge rant probably with a colleague.
Yeah, I wonder who.
I don't know. And then I'd regroup and I'd think about, okay, this is what the person wants. That she or she is the expert in their life.
Yeah.
What can we do to support them? And what are we challenging?
Yeah.
Can we challenge it? Because life is full of complications, complexities, and sometimes you can't have everything you want.
No.
And that's really important.
Realistic then.
Yeah,
Being realistic.
absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
However, if there is an area or an opportunity to challenge, it needs to happen, but it needs to be sensitive.
Yeah.
It needs to be, be mindful of your professional stance.
Boundaries.
Respectful. And, I've certainly experienced this firsthand.
Yeah.
And I think it's sometimes a reflective session is required.
Bespoke reflective session. then.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
To bring in the people that it is affecting.
Okay. Yeah, what does that look like? Explain what a reflective session
So a
might look
reflective
like.
session is about bringing the people who are involved in it.
Yeah.
So that could be, for example, social services, housing, health, and a care provider.
Education.
Education,
Yeah.
anybody that is pertinent
Yeah.
to that. And I think you bring the professionals and the caseworkers involved in that. I do think it's important to have a facilitator for that, particularly if it's quite tricky.
Yeah.
Big personalities,
Yeah.
big services involved. So I think it's important to have someone impartial to
Just gonna say
facilitate.
external or impartial. Yeah.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
to facilitate a reflective session.
Yeah.
And then you kind of look over the case. What are the issues around the case? And then it's about looking at, I know you're extremely au fait with this, you are obviously what do they
A
call it?
mentor.
Not only a mentor,
Trainer?
No.
Oh, product owner.
product owner. That's right,
Plug.
through the strengths-based collaborative communication
Approach. Yeah.
approach, yeah. So, and it's about looking at the strengths of the services, the person, like looking at everything, the resources that there are. Then you look at the priority risks.
Yeah.
What are the risks here? When we say priority, what are the biggies?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you look at, so in the lingo of strengths-based, the good enough outcome.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people don't like good enough, but it's an outcome that is realistic to maybe bring the change,
Yeah.
to help the person, to empower the person
Yeah.
to meet where they want to be.
Yeah.
And I personally think that that's a really positive, focused way
Yeah.
of addressing some can be quite fraught, fractioned issues amongst services who have their own agenda,
Yeah.
their own kind of policies, their own legislation that they're working to. We get that it's not straightforward.
Yeah.
But I think to bring those sessions really helps everybody involved to focus on what it is and actually, can we overcome any of these barriers
Yeah.
to support the person?
I think that's a really good way of doing it, and I hope that helps Matt in terms of after the fact. I'm just thinking of in the meeting, if you're in a meeting and that's happening, and how do you challenge live? If
Yes,
there's
okay, yeah,
managers or other professionals challenging what you're saying and you're trying to champion the person's views, wishes, that can be really difficult. And my experience of that, you get that kind of that social justice we talked about in an earlier episode.
Very passionate.
You get that burning
Yeah.
passion, and you want to challenge. And I've been that person, been that social worker and student social worker, where I have let that emotional response maybe take precedent and almost shouted at other professionals
Right.
because I didn't feel they were listening to the person, which is the worst thing you can do. And
Yeah, gets everybody's backs up, doesn't it?
it just doesn't. It just hits a closed door, and
Yeah.
I don't advocate for that. And I've learned a lot from that. So one thing I would say is avoid the confrontational aspect of it. I think using language is really helpful, and some of the strength-based language you talked about there, which we'll talk about in another episode in more detail, I think is really important in those meetings, because it's what are the strengths, what are the priority risks. So not just what are the risks, what are the priority risks that everyone in that room is concerned about. That's why you're facing that challenge. That is probably why everyone's disagreeing with what matters to the person, because they are concerned about the risks. So I would try and focus on that and try and draw out what the priority risks are, and then sometimes good enough outcomes. It's about what is those managers or those other professionals, what's their good enough outcome here for that person, or this system change, and you're using your power as a social worker or a newly qualified or a student to pose those questions and make those people think slightly differently, thinking of it from a strengths view. You are now empowering everyone in there to have a voice,
absolutely,
in a safe space.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, it does to me. Yeah. With no judgment. I think it's
No
important
judgment.
to put your judgment and your agendas aside and have an open mind, isn't it?
Yeah, and just be open to everyone having their voice, their view, just challenging it in a gentle nudge way.
I like it when you say, kind of strip it back, put out the stop the noise.
Yeah.
Because everybody's got their own views, opinions. It's like, okay, right, let's shut that down.
Yeah.
Why are we here? What is the issue here? What are we trying to overcome? Right, let's refocus on that.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Because a lot of it comes from professional anxiety. And that's I think when you realise that sometimes people don't always feel safe to say that. And most people don't feel it's safe to say, I'm anxious, that's why I'm going against you. But realistically, that's what you're talking about. So if you can create a psychologically safe environment where people feel it's okay, and using words like priority risks, what are the risks, what are the priority risks, what would be good enough, not perfect, sometimes that helps people, I think, frame their thinking, and they'll be more open to maybe what the truth is, hear what they're worried about.
Yeah.
And often it's not aligned with what the person's worried about.
Yeah.
Or what the social workers might be worried about. And then you can kind of come to a mutual agreement generally. Because I do think when you strip it all back, for Matt's question particularly, I think everybody here wants the best for the person.
Yeah, it's that shared responsibility. Everybody works so defensively.
Yeah.
Because, serious case reviews, you're being worried, kind of left held in this thinking, oh my God, what's going to happen if I let that person do that? And it's like, actually, we need to be empowering them to remain as independent as possible,
Completely.
for example. So it's about sharing that responsibility and saying, right, okay, we know what this person wants. How can we work around this with them? And then it's like, okay. This is actually quite easy when it comes down to it.
It's empowering people. Everyone has got the power to change the culture that we work in and we live in, the blame culture, which is very real.
It is, sadly.
These are aspects of ways how you can challenge that and change it. And just don't ever think that your one voice is not going to change a culture, because it's how it starts.
100%. We're part of the cult here. It's all good fun.
And we are big believers in this as Abigail said, mentors, trainers in strength-based. And just as social workers and practice educators, I think ourselves, in terms of power, we're big advocates for using your power to and your power from within to overcome barriers. Yeah. So power to is your power to change, your power to do something.
It's power in numbers.
There absolutely
You want to bring
is.
change, power in numbers.
And sometimes being the brave person to say it to someone else. Maybe you don't want to be the mouthpiece.
Yeah. And
I mean, you can find two people that usually are. We're often those people, and there are other people like-minded who will be the one who'll speak.
Totally, yeah.
But your views are the same. So we implore you.
Oh, yes.
To challenge power.
Yeah.
In a professional, boundaried way.
Yeah.
Yes?
Beautiful, darling. It's beautiful. Yeah.
What about the other way around? That's very much from a newly qualified social work from Matt's question. What about when you do find yourself and disempowering the service user, where you do have to take the action to limit what they can do.
Oh, okay.
Very good
Or
question.
Take away their power, that you assert your power and your authority over.
So it almost in a safeguarding instance,
or a
then.
capacity.
Yeah,
lens,
capacity.
Yeah.
Yeah, from an adult perspective
Brilliant
as well.
question, Tom. Actually,
Ooh, yeah, love that. I think we were like rounding up there.
we were very positive, weren't we?
Very positive, but it's not always like that, though, is
No,
it?
it's
I
not.
think, for me, when you're in the circumstances of, for example, children's services, removal of children, or from an adult perspective, you've taken away someone's liberty to make their own choices if they lack capacity for a specific decision.
Yeah.
I think you have to be, and I know that some professionals, some social workers aren't good at it. You have to be open and honest.
Yeah.
You have to be transparent with that person and say, I know this isn't what you want. I know that we're going to have to manage your finances now. The local authority are going to have to manage your finances. And they're like, no, I can do. And it's about working with them to try to help them understand why.
Yeah.
And I think leaning in on, maybe they've got family support, friends, maybe they're part of a community or groups. And it's about kind of finding that commonality with them to support them through that really difficult time. And that doesn't happen overnight. That's not a simple thing to go through. That takes time. And that, when you talk about person-centered and kind of understanding what matters to them, but also working with them as to, why, being sensitive, but being really open and honest with them.
Yeah.
And you know what? They might still not be happy. They might be like, screw you. But
Deep.
well, it's how it is,
And I think that is where practitioners can feel most fear and not doing a good job. And
I've let them down.
I've let them
almost,
down.
Yeah.
You most likely haven't let them down, especially if we're talking about capacity in adult social work as an example, or safeguarding. But if you think the only time you're going to take someone's power and control away is in adults is if they lack capacity, generally speaking. If you've got to the point where you're putting that person through something that they didn't want, you're taking away their liberty, for example, I'd like to think most social workers have explored all the least restrictive options, as you should do for legislation.
Absolutely.
And you should take some comfort in that you have explored that meaningfully.
Yeah.
That your power is to do that.
Yes.
And with the right support around you as a practitioner, I think you should be exploring that quite robustly and quite comprehensively.
Oh my god, yes, absolutely.
The frameworks don't really allow you not to either, so
Which is great.
it is great. Yeah,
When you think about the Mental Capacity Act,
yeah,
for
and the best interest
example.
assessments, and
And it's helping them to understand. You have. It's not. I think sometimes people are. You don't have capacity. That's it.
That's it.
That's
end
it.
all.
Done.
Yeah.
It is not that simple.
No.
You work with that person to really try and support them to understand, why we're querying their capacity for something.
Yeah.
Helping them and educating them to try and work with them so that they do have the capacity actually. But if all of those things you've tried and it's like, and they're then at risk, aren't they?
Yeah.
Particularly around financial exploitation and things like that, for example.
Yeah, that's a good example.
So it's like, right, okay, we need to work with you now so that you are supported.
Yeah.
And hopefully through that, then the person doesn't feel disempowered and they understand that you've really tried to work with them. And actually, like you say, the framework then supports the best interest.
Yeah.
So that they're kept in the loop every step of the way.
It needs to be transparent, like you say. It needs to be, and it can be a difficult conversation to have when you're telling someone.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're taking away the decision-making authority for something.
And that, as professionals and as social workers, social work isn't all, fairies and scarves.
No.
It is, having those challenging, difficult conversations, isn't it?
And I found actually recently, thinking about a mental capacity assessment with a student, I referred to this as a proud moment a few weeks ago. How open you are about saying what you're doing with we're testing your capacity, we're assessing
Yeah.
your capacity. That doesn't always sit comfortably with people.
It never sits comfortably with me.
It feels
Never.
very procedural. It feels very
It's power.
I'm official. It's very powerful.
I'm taking the power. I'm going to assess your capacity. I will never forget the first time I did it. And me and a student friend actually went together.
I remember
Oh my
this,
God,
yeah,
oh my
yeah.
God, we've got to get, oh my God, maybe she doesn't have capacity. It was a night, I really didn't like it at
No,
all. But
yeah.
it was important because
Yeah.
she was really vulnerable.
Yeah.
And we had to go there. And that, it's the not so nice side of social work. But actually, when you reflect back, you're like, we've supported that person and they're, for example, in a financially much more stable position.
Yeah.
And she can buy the things that she wants.
Yeah.
But also she's looking after, her bills and all the boring stuff in life as well, which is a good thing then.
Really, really, really heartwarming.
Yeah.
And I think that's my point is people, like you say, it's not nice saying I'm here to assess your capacity or
No.
explain what that means, because that doesn't really mean anything to a lot of people. But giving people the opportunity to know, I'm being tested on something here.
Mm-hmm.
They absolutely should be empowering that person to know that you're asking questions for a certain reason.
Yep.
And what you're looking for. Because we're trying to support someone to have capacity, not lack.
Exactly.
I mean, we'll talk about capacity in another episode, because I think that's
It's
a whole
humongous.
massive...
Yes.
we've got several episodes, I would think.
Probably, yeah.
But yeah, I hope that answers your follow-up question, Tom.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
So what's the so what for this then? Power.
Woo!
I mean, it's a lot of so what's there, isn't there?
Oh my goodness me. Go on, give me your so what. You asked me at the end of
Oh,
every
I know.
bloody
You didn't ask. You
session.
don't ask me. That's why.
Oh, I'm like, okay, I'm happy. All done here.
I think power. It's very powerful. No, I think you need to strip it back and work out what's your positional power as a agent of change, a social worker professional, and what's your personal power.
Looking at all the dynamics, isn't it?
Yeah, and thinking, what are we here for? We're here for a person.
Yeah.
Everybody, whoever you're working with, is here for that person. If they're in the public sector working with an individual, everyone is there to get the best for that person.
Yeah.
No matter what lens you think they're there at, safeguarding or police or whoever, they are there to support the individual.
Absolutely.
So hold that in your mind. That will hopefully change how you exude your power and how you might alter your communication style to challenge other people's disempowerment, maybe perceived, or blockers, whatever you think is the issue, challenges. So I think my so what is just thinking that power is a bit more holistically than one dimensional. It's not necessarily bad. It's not, as Tom has rightly pointed out, not all very positive either. There are different connotations.
Ugly bits to power as well.
We like the positive ones.
We love the positive ones, and it's about trying to work with. It's trying to bring people on board, isn't it? Really, to empower. And that's not just people you're working with. That's teams, individuals, family,
life.
Yeah.
And I think that we are very positive and positive reinforcement enthusiasts, I would say. But I think you can always find that's important. You can always find that, because if you're feeling like the example I gave earlier, when I have shouted or become emotionally responsive to certain things, what I've learned from that is that if I would have kind of curbed that and held that beast in, shall we say, I perhaps could have reposed the question in a more positive way, like, what are the priority risks? What are you so worried about here? Mm-hmm. If I think of it like that, I might actually be empowering people to be open and honest. Yeah,
which is where you want to be.
It's where you want to be.
Absolutely. Open and honest.
Yes.
Lovely.
There we are. So
beautiful.
Week 5 is done. So I think if you've got any comments on that,
please, we would love to hear your comments, honestly.
What's the email, Abigail?
Oh.
So what social work
so
at Gmail.
Social work at gmail.com.
Well done.
Yay. That's my proud moment.
That's your proud moment. And our socials, follow us. So what social work, and please comment, give us feedback. Leave a review.
We'd love
we'd love a review.
Yeah. That was producer Tom's input.
Producer Tom wanted us to say that little plug.
Yeah.
Thank you. And join us next time when we talk about strengths-based, which we have talked quite a lot about today. So we'll go into more detail with that next time.
Cool.
Like and subscribe.
Goodbye now. Thank you so much for listening. If you found this useful, or if you know someone who might find this useful, please share.
If you have any questions or feedback, get in touch via email sowhatsocialwork@gmail.com.
Be sure to follow us on social media. Search So What Social Work with Abigail and Josh.
Put a rock in that diary to catch us next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.